Hi there. Okay, so you're looking to burn off that last layer of fat and just get shredded up so that you can really just start to look amazing at the pool or on vacation or just with your shirt off in general. And that's an exciting goal. And believe it or not, it's super attainable. So stick with me for a few minutes because by the end of this video, you are going to learn 3 simple fixes that you can start doing today that are gonna make it super easy for you to drop that stubborn body fat that's covering up your abs and look absolutely amazing at the pool or just with your shirt off. You're about to learn a trick that you can use to make your muscles grow 51% faster while doing half the reps. And then I'm gonna show you my secret weapon for dieting to shred fat while actually gaining muscle, and you'll do it without giving up the foods that you love or without starving yourself. And finally, I'm gonna show you how to reduce your cardio down to almost nothing, yet still shred up twice as fast. And the little bit of cardio that I do ask you to do is a new cardio technique that you'll burn calories for up to 48 hours after just a 15-minute session. You combo these 3 techniques and you will be turning heads at the pool so fast, I can promise you that. Does that sound cool to you? Thought it might. Now, after helping thousands of clients who are in decent shape already but don't know how to get to that pool ready shredded physique where their abs and muscles are actually really defined and they're vascular, patterns quickly started to emerge from the emails and the questions that people would leave on social medias. Over and over, I constantly hear from guys with body types similar to yours and your goals. They tell me about their struggles and their confusion about how to diet properly. They say, Vince, no matter what diet I try, I really can't stay on it very long. Food is just terrible because most diets are so restrictive and I feel like I'm starving all the time, and despite all the effort that I put in, I still always hit a plateau and never really get that stubborn fat off my body to look good. And I might look okay, but I'll never really get to that shredded look that I see guys at the gym being, and I just don't get why. And then they'll tell me about their training problems. They'll hear it say, Vince, when it comes to my training, I feel confused about what workouts are actually best for me. My arms look good, but never seem to add size and really look cut. Then no matter how much ab training I do, I never actually get lean enough to really get that eye-popping six-pack. No matter what I read, no matter what I try on my own, it always ends up the same way. I see temporary results and look decent, but I can't ever quite get the look that I want. And then I might even spend a mountain of money on supplements that I don't fully understand and can't even tell if they're doing anything. Therefore, the process is just frustrating and it feels like I'm never gonna get my body to look like I want it to. I hear that story over and over, literally every single day. I know that's frustrating, guys. I get it. I've been there. There's nothing more disheartening than to be on that never-ending cycle of diets and training your butt off, but never really getting the look that you want. But listen to me. It doesn't have to be that way. And as a matter of fact, by the end of this video, it flat out won't be that way for you ever again if you do what I tell you. And you just need to make a few simple tweaks and you're gonna be shocked at how fast your body changes. But you are gonna have to pay attention and actually make the simple changes that I suggest in this video. And hopefully the info that I give you will help you realize that it's not your fault. And most importantly, that with just a few minor changes, you can actually fix it and you can actually start seeing fast, consistent changes in the mirror. And I'd also like to educate you on why most of the common tactics that you're probably currently trying or have tried to get shredded are actually having the opposite effect and actually making you store more fat and making your muscle gains feel painfully slow. And I know that's difficult to hear, but it's true. Getting the ideal look that you want in the mirror is actually so much easier than you'd think. And I'd like to share a few powerful tricks that you can use to make that a reality right now. But how do I even know it's so easy? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Vince Sant, and I am a world-renowned fitness model, a certified trainer, and the author of 6 of the best-selling fitness programs on the market today. And I've had the privilege of sharing these exact secrets that I'm about to share with you with thousands of people around the world. And I've gotten to watch firsthand as they have made incredible transformations and gotten insanely shredded by only changing these few things. Like most guys who are struggling to get to, let's say, that pool-ready, shredded look, you've probably been misled towards solutions that have given you subpar results. And that's frustrating, and it never lasts. Unfortunately, you likely know what I'm talking about from firsthand experience. You've probably tried all kinds of different dieting approaches that promise you the world, but actually just ended up in constant feelings of hunger or being confused about what you should be doing and never actually getting shredded despite all that suffering. You've probably tried all kinds of cookie cutter workouts that maybe you saw on TV or online or on a fitness magazine, which only got you maybe a little sore, maybe added a little bit of strength, but not real visible results in the mirror or on the scale for that matter. Maybe you've walked or jogged your ass off on the treadmill or outside, which led to you dreading the gym because you feel like a rat on a wheel. And for what? So you can spend countless hours on a boring treadmill, burning your hard-earned muscle away, but still never really getting that last layer of body fat off so that you actually look ripped. Not worth it. You've even probably tried diet pills that are supposed to be the magic bullet of shredding your body fat percentage so low that your abs will pop out, but all you really lost after months of taking this was probably your money. Trust me, we get literally thousands of emails from guys just like you who have also been fooled into thinking that these solutions would work, and they just feel let down and confused. All they wanted was to be able to drop their body fat, get their abs to pop, and add some lean, ripped muscle so that they could love the way that they look in the mirror. Everyone deserves that. Instead, they're left spinning their wheels, confused and frustrated by their lack of results despite all their hard work. It is flat out demoralizing. Now, does that sound like you? If it does, let's put a stop to that. Let's jump into these tips and get you on the right path right now. And listen, you are going to want to write these down. I'm about to share a few things with you that I want you to start doing literally today. And if you start doing these today, I guarantee you that you'll see a drastic change in the mirror this week. They're that effective. And you know what? You're lucky. Your body type and fitness goal is one of the easiest to see fast results. Your clothes are gonna fit better. You'll see changes in the mirror right away. You'll start finally seeing your abs and your muscles looking cut and defined just by making a few simple but incredibly effective tweaks to your strategy. All right, you ready? Here they are. So let's start with one of my favorites. One of the things I hear the most is, Vince, no matter what I do in the gym, my arms never seem to grow or get ripped like the other guys, and I never seem to add any kind of muscle. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so let's fix this once and for all. I'm about to show you a simple trick that is going to allow you to spend less time in the gym, do fewer exercises, while doubling your muscle growth compared to what you've been doing. And these will apply to all muscle groups, not just your arms. So if you are one of the guys who has big arms already, don't worry. Okay, so check this out. What I'm talking about is TUT, which stands for time under tension. It's a very basic principle, but truth is 99% of guys don't take advantage of this powerful weapon. And to get the maximum effect, you got to do certain exercises in a certain sequence with certain form, but the most important factor to time under tension is maintaining a specific tempo. Studies have shown that 40 to 60 seconds of slow contractions with the targeted muscle per set with good form causes 37% more muscular growth just 6 hours following your workout and 51% more muscular growth 24 hours after your workout compared to doing faster and heavier contractions, aka just throwing around heavy weight. Just adding time under tension to your current workouts will drastically put on more muscle. And when my clients make this one tiny shift, they see a huge difference in their muscle mass almost immediately. And I'll show you in a second exactly where you can find more info on the exact exercises, the exact rep ranges, and the form that I suggest to maximize your muscle growth. Okay, so the second thing I need you to stop doing is calorie restrictive crash diets. I'll bet you didn't know that your crash diets are actually causing your body to switch into what is known as starvation mode, which causes you to start storing fat even though you may feel like you're starving all the time. And when this happens, your metabolism crashes down to a screeching halt and your body stops burning calories and starts storing the little bit of food that you do eat as fat. Not to mention, if you want to look ripped and not skinny fat, these diets are horrible because they cause you to burn so much muscle off, not fat. And those fat diets may seem great for the first week or two. Sure, you may lose a couple of pounds, maybe even a little bit of fat off your waist, until that starvation response finally kicks in. Then you all of a sudden feel like you are hungry and weak, and then you hit a plateau hard, and there's no more fat loss. Not only that, these diets are so restrictive that they're impossible to maintain long term or to have a fun, normal social life, and you'll feel depleted. There's no way that you can go work out hard and do cardio properly when your body literally doesn't have any energy. Also, asking someone to never eat the foods that they love, again, is a recipe for disaster. Now, what I recommend for the clients with your body type and your goal of shredding up to look great with your shirt off or at the pool or whatever is to get on what is known as carb cycling for several weeks, followed by a term called flexible dieting long term. Now, carb cycling is a pro trick that every fitness model and athlete that I know use to strip off body fat fast without stripping off your muscle. It's about as close to a magic bullet as there is. You'll use carb cycling to really just strip down your body fat, get rid of those stubborn areas, and just drop your overall percentage fast. This is how you really get your abs to pop. And then once your body fat is down to where you want it and your muscles are really starting to show the way that you want them to, then you'll finally be able to use the flexible dieting method to maintain your body at the weight you want, or to keep gradually losing weight if that's what you so choose. Now, the coolest thing about flexible dieting is you can eat all of your favorite foods as long as you just stay within certain ranges that match your ideal weight. It's the only dieting strategy I've ever seen work long term, and people love it because it's simple to follow. They can still eat their favorite foods and they don't feel like they're starving all the time. It's amazing. It's what I personally do. But most importantly, neither of these dieting strategies are a crash diet, so they won't kick in that starvation response and make you store fat. They won't kill your metabolism, and they won't leave you feeling hungry and emotional and weak all the time. These two strategies are literally nuclear bombs for healthy and incredibly fast fat loss while allowing you to increase your muscle or maintain your muscle mass. And I'll show you in a second where you can find more info on exactly how to carb cycle and use flexible dieting properly in an easy way to understand. But for the third thing that you're probably messing up that's causing you to not truly get shredded is how you're doing cardio. Did you know that walking or jogging on the treadmill for long periods of time at one pace is actually one of the slowest ways to lose body fat? But let's say you do take that route, you have to do tons of it. I'm talking hours per day, every day for months to see any kind of significant body fat loss, not to mention it eats away at your hard-earned muscle. You ever seen a marathon runner's muscle mass? Not too bulky. Now, the problem with traditional cardio is that it only burns fat and calories during the cardio session. So the second you stop burning calories and any kind of body fat that you are burning. So if you're not supposed to do long, boring traditional cardio sessions, what are you supposed to be doing? Well, let me explain your new secret weapon for torching body fat so your abs and muscle definition really starts to come out. I want you to start doing a special type of cardio, but most importantly, I only want you to do it 3 days a week for 15 minutes a day. That's 45 total minutes a week. And if you start doing this, you will see drastic changes in your body fat percentage and in the mirror literally this week. It is that powerful. It's a special type of cardio called HIIT. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. This is another industry secret or cheat code, if you will, that fitness models and bodybuilders all over use to drop their body fat percentages incredibly fast and keep it off year round without wasting hours and hours on the treadmill and without eating away at their hard-earned muscle mass. Now, let me explain why HIIT training is so amazing, because you might have heard of it before. HIIT training is an anaerobic activity, meaning it targets your fat cells, it shuttles them across the cell membrane to use them for energy, and in this metabolic process, your body uses up your precious oxygen stores. Now, the cool thing about your body using these oxygen stores is that it then has to replenish those oxygen stores, and your body burns calories the entire time it takes to do this, which can take up to 48 hours. Therefore, for a simple 15-minute HIIT session, you can literally burn calories for up to 2 days through a process called the afterburn effect. But all HIIT training is not created equal. To get the benefits of the afterburn effect, you need to do certain HIIT workouts on certain days of your training at a certain intensity. And if you're not doing the right ones on the right days, you're basically wasting your time and you're not going to get that afterburn effect that burns fat literally 24/7. And here in a minute, I'm going to give you access to what I consider the very best HIIT workouts and easy as for someone who wants to shred up and get their abs finally popping. These will get you insanely shredded in the shortest period of time possible. And like I said, we're talking just 15-minute cardio sessions 3 times per week. That's it. And you'll never even have to step foot on a treadmill again if you don't want to. I don't know about you, but wasting hours of your life on boring cardio machines is not my ideal of fun. So I know you're gonna love these HIIT workouts. This stuff is truly incredible for rapid fat loss. Now, those 3 things are just a few of my most guarded secret weapons that will just allow you to easily get your body pool ready, get your abs popping in no time. And if you combine those with a proper training plan and proper ab work so that your muscles are really looking good once that fat's removed, it's game over. You'll get your body looking shredded so fast, it'll blow your mind. And with those dieting strategies, you'll easily keep your body shredded long term. Now look, I know that was a lot of information, and I don't want to just leave you hanging here. If those tips got you fired up, but left you maybe a little confused on exactly how to put them in action, I'd like to help you streamline this so that you'll finally be able to get that shredded look and get those abs ripped up with ease. Let me introduce you to our Ripped in 90 Days program. It's the complete fat shredding, muscle building solution that will allow you to drastically drop your body fat percentage so your abs and muscles really show while adding lean muscle at the exact same time in a matter of just a few short weeks. If you've ever wanted to have a lean, fit, cut body, but you couldn't figure out how to get there or just maybe stay there, well, I guess Ripped in 90 Days just became your new Bible. So here's a sneak peek of what you'll find inside. You'll find 2 easy to follow dieting strategies, 1 beginner and 1 advanced, and these are designed to just rip you up because, as I'm sure you know by now, this is 80% of what you've been missing, or the secret sauce, as I call it. The thing is, most people who are in decent shape like yourself already are like that for one of 2 reasons. They either A, eat somewhat clean, yet think they have their diet completely figured out, or B, they just have no clue what they're doing and it's their genetics that are keeping them from just being completely overweight. But truth is, not 50% of the people, not 75% of the people. I'd go as far as to say 100% of the people who reach out to me via email or social media asking for advice on how to get in shape have had their diet all wrong. And this could mean they're just 2% off and they just need a slight tweak that would make a massive difference. Or as I just talked about, they're completely off and just simply start cutting their calories and their bodies go into that starvation response. Now, in this Ripped in 90 Days program, not only will you learn a nutrition hack that will tell your body that A, you're not starving, but you'll also learn how to trick it into kicking your metabolism into overdrive so that you burn fat all the time. So when you start implementing this nutrition secret, you will strip fat without stripping muscle, and the result is your muscles start to show like never before. And you still get to eat your favorite foods, so it's easy to stick to. And I don't care if you've never dieted or if you've dieted for years, we make it super simple to just follow along and get results. And then you'll find a 90-day time under tension training program, which is amazing for you because honestly, nobody really knows about this trick. And like I said, studies have proven that 40 to 60 seconds of slow contractions with the targeted muscle per set will cause 51% more growth. So not only are you going to take your workouts to the next level with that one simple fix, but you're about to get the best time under tension workout combinations to basically just push the fast forward button on your muscle growth and just get you more shredded in literally less than half the time. And there's an at gym and at home program. And again, these have been created so that no matter if you are a beginner or an advanced person, or maybe you just haven't been training that long, or maybe you've been training for years and years, I filmed every single exercise so that you can make it so that you just pull the workouts up on your phone or your computer or your tablet and follow along literally every single day, all 90 days. Then there's a HIIT training 15-minute cardio system, which will help you because in addition to the nutrition hack that just sheds fat from your body, I'm going to give you what I consider the very best HIIT workouts and on what days for spending the least amount of time possible doing cardio while kicking in that afterburn effect, just ramping up that fat burn faster than you even thought possible, just period. it really is time to say goodbye to long, boring, traditional cardio once and for all. Like I said, 15-minute sessions, 3 days per week, 24/7 fat burn, all while just keeping you off the treadmill. Then there's a supplement guide, which is really useful because first off, it's going to save you a ton of money and keep you from taking dangerous or just bad supplements. But like I said, while most are garbage, there are a few supplements that can just, I guess, supercharge your fat loss and your muscle recovery once your diet and training is figured out. And this will help you get informed and make good decisions, and most importantly, actually benefit from the money that you're spending if you do decide to take supplements, which you don't have to. This is something that I preach about. You'll be a total shredding machine once you start using the diet hack I talked about, doing those quick cardio sessions, and begin the new training method, which takes half the time. But I wanted to include this simply because once those are figured out, supplements do help, and a lot of our clients ask. Now, considering all this is included, it's probably safe to say that this program could get pretty expensive, but it's not. We here at V-Shred aspire to inspire. We believe that anybody who wants to get in shape should be able to get in shape. So don't worry about the price. We'll get to that here in a second. But first, I need to make you aware of something. You're not just receiving our Ripped in 90 Days program with everything I just talked about included. Like I said, you're also getting our Ripped in 90 Days at home workout program so that you can do this from the comfort of your own home. Too many times I hear about people not achieving the body of their dreams because they don't have time to go to the gym, or maybe they don't have access to a gym due to where they live, or just for financial reasons. Well, say goodbye to all of that, because as I mentioned before, along with all the videos of the exercises in the gym, there are also videos of every single at-home exercise so that you can literally follow along right from the floor of your living room. And while I'm talking about exercises that you can do from the floor of your living room, I might as well mention that I'm also going to be throwing in our six-pack shred. This is a program that will get that ripped, neck-turning six-pack, leaving you feeling more confident than you ever have when you take your shirt off, say at the pool or at the beach for vacation, or just in front of your, let's say, significant other. This is a super effective ab training system that delivers fast results over a progression of this 90-day period with beginner, intermediate, and advanced ab workouts, videos of every single exercise, fat shredding strategies, and diet information that can't be found anywhere else. The value of this is $79.99, but you get it free when you order Ripped in 90 Days today. Now, as we talk about getting abs, you gotta understand that you're going to have to make a change to your diet. And I know dieting can be a real pain in the butt, and because of that, I'm also gonna throw in our fat burning, muscle building recipe guide packed with 47 mouth-watering recipes guaranteed to make eating healthy a whole lot more enjoyable. And I'll be honest, I've never been much of a cook. I don't enjoy trying to figure out what foods will pair well with others or how to prepare certain ingredients, and especially hate meals that take 2 hours to make. But I do like food, and that's why I hired a professional chef to help me assemble the most delicious fat-burning, muscle-building recipes that you've ever tasted, because I want to make sure that you love the foods that you're eating every day. Otherwise, I know you'll quit. So not only do these meals taste amazing, but the guide explains exactly how to cook each one, exact portions to use, exact macronutrient breakdowns of each so that you can still stick to your diet perfectly. And my favorite part, none of them take more than 20-30 minutes to make. It's a $49.99 recipe guide, and it's yours free today. Now, this entire package has a retail price tag of $228.98. But hold on, as promised, I said this wouldn't be expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that price in half. And then I'm gonna take a little more off. For our Ripped in 90 Days program, our six-pack shred, and our recipe guide, you'll pay a one-time, hugely discounted payment of only $67. You'll have 3 of our best-selling programs for less than the cost of just an hour-long session with a personal trainer. Now, I'm sure that you're probably ready to pull the trigger and get started, but before you do, as a special thank you for watching this limited time presentation, I'm gonna throw one more special bonus in, originally worth $79.99, yours free today with your purchase. It's V-Shred's Big Arms program. It's an intense 6-week program guaranteed to pack size and definition onto your arms faster than you ever thought possible. And these aren't your average run-of-the-mill arm workouts, curls, and extensions. I use a very specific hypertrophy to strength training ratio, which you will learn all about in the short ebook included, explaining all about muscle growth, along with a precise arm training regimen with detailed form videos of every single exercise so that you see gains in the mirror literally the first week. And there's a new arm finisher technique to use every single week as time progresses so that you can constantly recruit more and more muscle fibers to be stimulated, resulting in more consistent muscular growth. Now, if you're a bit shocked that you're getting all of this for, like I said, less than the price of just one personal training session, hang on a second. I'm not quite done. Because of how confident I am that you're about to experience some literally life-changing results with everything I just mentioned, I'm willing to offer it to you right now, completely risk-free for 30 days. So if for any reason that you don't enjoy getting in better shape faster than you ever have, no problem. Just shoot us an email and we'll give you your money back. No hard feelings. And the coolest part of all of this is you don't have to wait around for this to ship to you. We've made everything so it's available in your hands in less than 2 minutes from right now. So you can get immediate access to Ripped in 90 Days, 6-Pack Shred, our Fat Burning Recipe Guide, and our Big Arms program, all 100% risk-free when you order right now. All you need to do is click the button below this video to get started. But before I let you go, please understand that I can promise that this one-time special offer is good today only. If you leave this page and decide that you're going to get it tomorrow, you'll be sorry to find out that you'll have to get all of these programs for full price off of our website store. Now, I know that these programs work, and so do the thousands of others who have made literally life-changing transformations by simply following just the plans included in this one-time special offer. If you're serious about dropping your body fat percentage to a number that you're proud of and not just being comfortable but confident with your shirt off, make today the day that you took a stand, the day that you can look back on as the day it all started. Take advantage of this limited time offer and get the body that you've always wanted and deserved. Just click the button below this video to get started now. Well, if you're still here, that means that you're probably still on the fence, so let me leave you with this. You really have just 3 options now. 1, you can keep doing what you were doing before you watch this video, and as a result, you'll just keep getting the same frustrating results that you've been getting that led you here. 2, you can take the advice I gave you just now, and you can try to do it yourself. You can spend the time that it takes to study how to do the perfect carb cycle and flexible dieting and test different HIIT workouts until you find the best ones for fat loss while preserving your muscle. And you can research until you find the perfect training plan for building muscle fast and the right ab and arm exercises to improve those areas to your liking. You can scour the internet and test different ingredients until you until you come up with meals that actually taste good and hope they're healthy. All the information is out there if you have the time to research and test it all. Or 3, you can eat at home rather than going out to eat just maybe once or twice this week. And you can use that money that you'll save and make this so simple on yourself and become the best, healthiest, leanest version of yourself possible. If you truly want that, don't let today be the day that you passed up possibly the best offer that you're ever going to get to achieve your dream body. You've got everything to gain. And thanks to our guarantee, absolutely nothing to lose. I've gone out of my way to make this as fair as I could. So all I ask is that when you achieve that dream body of yours, just shoot me an email or leave a comment on one of my social medias or tag me in a post letting me know that I helped you make a change, because that's really what I'm after. So you can either keep chugging along as you are now with zero promise of results, or you can try Ripped in 90 Days, 6-Pack Shred, our recipe guide, and our Big Arms program right now, completely risk-free. I'm Vince Sant, and I cannot wait for you to take action and finally achieve the success that you deserve. Just click the button below this video to get started now.